because it would be terrible if I didn't. Merry Christmas, everybody. And to all a good night. We are chilling. We've got a little fire going. Little fire and easy. Ooh, it's actually really nice, you guys. Let me show you. See if I can get my camera turned around. We got a fire and easy. Come on, Merry Christmas flames. Oh, Lord, I can't turn my camera back around. Whoa. That was a situation, y'all. That was a situation. We are outside. You guys can actually see the flames in my glasses. That's a real thing. It's nice. I think it's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty nice. You can see my breath. It's a little cold. Merry Christmas, Metro. Metro, I loved seeing you get your Christmas gifts for your mom. That was super sweet. I saw that on Insta, and I saw it here on the tube. I appreciated seeing that. Merry Christmas to you, Metro. And Merry Christmas to your mom. Yay. Thank you for coming in. I'm not doing a long live stream. I told you guys I was going to try to do a fire if the weather held. And the weather did hold. So we are out here doing a little fire. I can see my breath. We're out here doing a fire while we wait for the meatloaf to set up. It's delicious, delicious flames. Metro says, like the filter and special effects you just display. I hope you're having a very good... Yeah, did I have a special effects thing? Because I'm not even using any filters right now at all. This is just unfiltered. In the backyard. I'm going to show you guys the fire, though. We got the little fizz-nyer going. Metro says, thank you. She says, thank you as well. Can I hang out with anyone today because I have to work all day? Glad I could spend time with family. I'm so glad you were able to do that, too. That's what's up, Metro. I'm glad for you. I really am. So I'm just outside. We're having ourselves a little fire flame. Metro says it's 72 here in Oklahoma. I know it's very cold where you're at. It's not that bad. It's like 40. I think it's like 40 degrees. So it's not super, super cold. It could be colder. I've had colder Christmases, believe that. So I'm not mad at it. We are just hanging out, experiencing the magic. I could see my breath, though. That's kind of funny, right? It's cold enough to see my breath. That must be pretty bad. Metro says, oh, I'm sorry. I think I may have seen things, but you're looking great. Thank you. Well, I don't know what you saw, but I will take it. But no, there's no filters right now. It's just me bundled up and sitting outside. I got my hatsy on. I got my glovesies on. I've got several layers of clothing on because we are trying to keep it, copacetic in terms of not getting cold. Aaron's blanket has ghosts on it, you guys. It's too cute. I don't know what you guys would prefer to see, if you'd prefer to see the fire or no. Tina, tell me you got some sleep, Tina. Tell me you got some sleep, some shut-eye, Tina. Tina is back, y'all. Tina Mo, Tina Mo, Tina Mo for show. Tina Mo for show. What's up? Mr. Wilson says, let me tell you something. I like you, and I don't know you, but I like you. Well, thank you, Mr. Wilson. That's super sweet of you to say. We are just out here having ourselves. Liz Rodriguez. Merry Christmas, Liz. Let me show you guys the fire for a second. I know you guys probably want to see the fire. You want to see what I'm looking at, but you also want to see me. That is the flames that's here. I'm still here. Tina says, I saw my eyelids a pair of seconds. Tina, get some sleep. Barry says, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Yes, thank you so much, Barry. Merry Christmas to you, too. I think, Barry, isn't your wife's name Liz? Thank you, Baby Pants. Baby Pants brought me a delicious cerveza. Thank goodness. Metro says, Merry Christmas to everyone coming into the stream. Tina says, hello. A-Train says Merry Christmas to every... Whoa, baby, the flames. Lord Jesus. Something got in my eye, y'all. Something got in my eye. Just so y'all, in case y'all don't know, Tina Mo for show ain't slept in years. Daddy's over here lumberjacking, y'all. So if you hear crazy, Daddy's, why can I see my breath? Am I smoking this fire? Just for the knowledge, y'all, I don't smoke. But this fire's up in my face. Is that a rabbit? What the hell is that over there? What's that piece like sticking up over there, baby pants? Is that a wild rabbit? Barry says yes. Okay, so Barry's wife's name is Liz. Oh, okay, I see. Metro says, it has been a very busy, productive day at work. Glad I could make some extra hours. Dude, working on holidays, if you can get the work in, is worth it. Tina says, I nodded off a moment or two. Tina, you better get some damn sleep before you go delirious. Metro says, I catch some sleep after I've uploaded my Christmas special. Oh, you caught some? I saw your Christmas special. Metro, are you doing another one? Liz says, love to see your hair down. Thank you, Liz. This is more because I need it to help keep my neck warm. It's down because it's still here to keep my neck warm. Mr. Wilson says, wait a second, who is Daddy? Who is Daddy, Mr. Wilson? Mr. Wilson, who is Daddy? Oh, Baby Pants? That's my husband. He's sitting beside me. Mr. Wilson is like, I no longer want to be here. Nova says, I'm traumatized. I'm sorry, Nova, that happened to you, but Merry Christmas nonetheless. We're just out here watching this fire, enjoying this here Christmas. Thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up. I would strongly suggest if you are a troll that you keep yourself together, because I have myself a Tina Mo for show in the house and she hasn't slept, so she will roast you. I am preparing to meet my patient at the hospital. Oh, Lord. R3 says, you don't know who is Baby Pants. R3. NXX World says, hello. What's up, NXX World? How are you? I was trying to turn you... Let me see. I've seen NXX World a lot. R3 says, pale. Ola Joe says this. Ola Joe, let me show you the fire. Amador Momo says, yeah. So are you, baby. Ola Joe says, cute hat. I'm on a break. No worries. Kimbali is in the house. What's up? Blackberry said hello. Thank you guys for your thumbs up. Check out this fire, you know. Nova Star says, I went on a bike ride with my dad. He did a wheelie and I fell off, so I can't move. Oh, hell no. That sounds like a Christmas situation. R3 says, what's up to Ola Joe? Thank you guys for your thumbs up. I am enjoying a delightful cerveza while checking out the Union here. NXX World says, hello, our Kenyan American lady. Apparently, I'm not Kenyan enough in XX World because I couldn't say Pombe correctly. Ola Joe says, beautiful, I love it. Kimbali says, I'm hungry. Metro says, I'm used to working certain holidays during these long, almost 22 years in retail. That makes sense. Ola Joe says, R3, hi, good to see you. Oh, that's a delightful cerveza, daddies. I like it. Mr. Wilson says, I like how you keep up with your chat. Your engagement skills are very well. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. I assume that you guys come here because you want to chit-chat, so I try my best to do so. If you guys see a bear coming through that clearing right there, make sure to let me know. Metro says, I just uploaded a short based on my giant Mecha Sonics versus Mecha based on Sonic 2 from Sega Genesis. An awesome toy. I gotta tell you, I wish these gloves were a little bit better at turning me around. Well, that's awesome, Metro. I can't wait to see it. Did you upload it on Insta or did you upload it here? I can't wait to see it. Nobody wants to hear me sing. I have to hold my hat up just so I can see what's going on at the top of my chatments. Thank you guys for the 9 thumbs up. You are greatly appreciated. Merry Christmas to everybody. Metro says, hopefully everyone catching up sleep. I did come home and cooked some chicken wings and Popeye's spinach and french fries. That sounds delightful. R3 says, Metro Sonic, hi. Ludfin Sharman says this. Ola Joe says, my mother-in-law butt dialed me. That's hilarious, Ola Joe. God says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family and friends. And yes. Thank you, God. 365 nonstop, never stop. Donald, how are you? Tina says, did you ever get your hat situation together from the other day? Tina, that hat needs some milk. Liz says, did you press your hair down or is your hair normally straight? My hair is strangely very straight. It's pretty terrible, but it's pretty straight. Lufin says, can you say my name? Lutfun Sharman? Daily Cat Guy says, of course you're talking about Popeyes. Well, I'm reading my chats. Metro says, hello, R3 Gamer. Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Scotty. Merry Christmas, Scotty. You didn't have to do that. Litvin says that their name is Shannon. Stacy Schultz is in the house. Thank you, God365. Tina says, that hat needs some milk. It's hilarious. That hat was terrible. Donald says, I'm going to my cousin's house. Have fun. Scott on Never? Awesome super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me show you guys the flames because I'm betting you want to kind of see the magic of what's in front of me. I am here sipping a delicious, what is this, like a hazy IPA?
Yep.
Watching the delightful fire. Stacy says, hello, Philadelphia, Stacy. Stacy, that's awesome. My great-grandmother's name was Philadelphia. Welcome in, Stacy. I wonder if it's cold where you are. Let me know. We're just chilling, hanging out, watching this fire, enjoying each other's company, having a freaking Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas, too. Jellybean says, Merry Christmas from Jersey. Merry Christmas to you, Jellybean. It's Trisha Nicole. Woo, 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 woo. Scotty, I don't even know who you are, dude. That's so cool. Thank you, Scotty. Was that for the 12 days of Christmas? If you guys hear wood cracking in the back, that is a train cracking wood like a dang lumberjack. R3 says, I love Metrosonic's channel. Yes, R3, that's so cool. Tina says, I laugh so much during these lives until I feel goofy. I make you a little drunk with my laughs. That's for sure. Tina says, hey, Trisha. Donald says, I helped my mom make a pie. What kind of pie, Donald? Metro says, I kept my word that I will participate in your Christmas stream. Be okay. I have uploaded the current news short on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I love it. Scotty, that's super cool of you. Thank you so much. Evelyn is in the house. Hi, Evelyn. Trisha says, hey, Tina, Merry Christmas. Trisha, Tina ain't slept in days. Tina ain't slept in days, Trisha. Tina ain't slept in days. All right, I want to be clear about this. Metro says, oh, I love to hear you sing. You have a great singing voice. That is not true, Metro, but thank you. Donald says, chocolate pie. I love chocolate pie. Evelyn says, Merry Christmas. Ola Joe says, Scotty, awesome super chat. Samuel Crawford, hi. Victoria Ladiva. Victoria Ladiva, welcome to the Chatments, as my girl Tina Mo for show would say. And if you guys don't know, yes, it's Christmas, but it's also Tina Mo for show day. So if you don't know who Tina Mo for show day or Tina Mo for show is, she is in the Chatments. I strongly suggest if you need a little pick-me-up, some encouragement into 2026, that you check out my girl Tina Mo for show, because that's what she's bringing. NXX World says, blessed Christmas. Thank you. Trisha's like mind blown. Zion said, hi. Metro says, Merry Christmas to everyone coming into the stream. Hope you all are having an amazing, blessed holiday with your friends and family. Thank you. Tina says, hey, my eyelids. Tina, you're killing it. Vera says, hey, period. Period. Do you guys want to see the fire? Y'all don't want to see me. Y'all want to see this damn fire, don't you? Thank you so much. What is this going on? Did I see another super chat? Scotty, thank you so much. Scotty was like, here you go, baby girl. Here you go. Thank you so much, Scotty. Evelyn says, you are really beautiful. Thank you, Evelyn. Donald says, I'm about to ear it. I'm so happy. Victoria Ladiva says, yes, Ladiva. She said, yes, Ladiva. We eat. NXX World says, I will be back shortly. No worries. Zion says, mango mustard. Dakota White says, I just joined and I have to say that you look so good. Thank you, Dakota. Liz says, please sing Christmas carols with Baby Pants. Baby, we got to give him one Christmas song. What do you want to do? What song do you guys want us to sing? Okay, here we go. Wait, put in the chatments what y'all want me to sing. Tina Mo for show. Sleepy. Still handing out the 100. Oh, she put the flames on it. Tina put the flames on it. I said a Tina put the flames on it. I said a Tina, that's crazy. The flames on it, baby. Put the flames on it, Tina. The flames on it. Tina, don't turn it into that crazy color. Tina, don't put the flames on it. Tina done turned it up, baby. The flames is colorful. Tina done put the flames on it, y'all. Merry Christmas to Tina Mo for show. She done put the goddamn flames on it. Them is the Merry Christmas flames. Metro says, oh my goodness. Am a Toshiba Fire TV. Wait, check out this movie called Uninvited for the holidays. Interesting. What are you talking about, Zion? I don't know if I can read that. Ola Joe says, I saw the cake. You saw it? I showed it to my dad, too. That cake was not a joke. Did we not have a piece of that cake, Baby Pants?
That cake was awesome.
Did you guys hear that?
Good.
It was so moist, Olajo. It had pure pumpkin flavor, and the spices were on point. Victoria Ladiva to y'all says, oh my God, where are you from? It's so beautiful. I am in the upper Midwest, my friend. Olajo says, Silent Night. Oh, Lord. Dakota said, Jingle Bells. Olajo says, Fire. R3 says, please sing Jingle Bells with baby pants. It sounds like Jingle Bells is what it is, baby. Zion says, sing All I Want for Christmas Is You. Damn. Y'all asking for some hits. I'm not Mariah Carey. Dakota says, I sub. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, Zion, for the 100 gift. I appreciate that. Liz says, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Olajo says, yay. Zion says, the cake is a lie. Alana said hi. Thank you, Alana. Thank you again, Zion, for the 100. Metro says, thank you. I am happy to hear you like my stuff. I do. And so does R3, Metro. Olajo says, oh, come all ye faithful. Oh, hail to the no. Tina Moden snatched up somebody's comment. What they say, Tina? Hold on. Wait, I got to know. I'm nosy like this. Oh, no. I got to know. I'm nosy like this. They said these Transformers out here get crazy. Thought this sis was a real woman. Yo, I'm not. They don't make them like this anymore, Heather. Metro says, I like what everyone does. Motivation and happiness. Victoria La Diva says, oh, nice. I'm from the right of the South. Okay. Damn, Heather, you got timed out, baby girl. Do better. Liz says, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, my God, is that me? Because I've got a cold nose. Dakota says, how are you? I am good. How to take Cardi B is trash. What does that mean? Alana says, you're pretty. Thank you. Tiffany said hi. Victoria, whoa, baby, what the hell? It's the damn... Baby, don't catch me on fire for Christmas. Don't catch me outside on fire. Victoria says, like I live in the South at the end. Got it. Heather is laughing. Tiffany said, hi. Hayes Edit says, Merry Christmas. I love it. Tiffany Perkins says, you are so kind. Tiffany, if you can be nothing else, be kind. The world doesn't need any more unkind people. The world needs us all to be nice if we can. If somebody hasn't done you any harm and you're not fighting for your life, be kind. If you got to fight for your life, still be kind. Take them out the game, but be kind, okay? F and F says, do you? Do I what? Christy Holt says, hello. Zion with the 100. Thank you. Hesed says, I love your glasses. Thank you. Christy says, nice people are good. Yes. Alana Fuentes says, did you get anything for Christmas? I got so many cool things, Alana, including some earrings that were handmade. Metro says, being kind, respectful, and generous is always triumphant. Yes. Tiffany says, I love your confidence. Well, I'm just a people. I'm just a human being. What's there to not be confident about? This is my first time being a human that I'm aware. I just try. Victoria Ladiva says, you sound like such a good friend. Thank you, Victoria Ladiva. Christy says, a person, show us. Olajo says, the crocheting sailor says, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, we're supposed to be singing. Alana Fuentes says, dang, that's cool. Christy Holt says, show us the earrings. I'm not wearing them right now. They're in the house. Everybody's laughing. Thank you guys so much for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. You are greatly appreciated. Liz says, kindness is my specialty, and she's right. Big T, been stashing. We don't know what Big T has been stashing, but it's 100. Thank you, Big T. Oh, my Lord. H. Violet is knocking it out of the park, too. Y'all just dropping the dang gifts left and right. Big T? Big T, what you been stashing? Jewels? Big T out here stashing jewels, y'all. I like how you're not a bot, Christy says. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Christy says, I got to go. No worries, Christy. Thank you for coming in. FNF Lover is on the seat. Alana is here. Tiffany says, I just liked and subscribed. Thank you. Metro says, be okay is an amazing and support a friend to us. Yes. Thank you, FNF. And Olajo says, you are getting many gifts today. I know. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much. So let me turn you towards the fire, and then we're going to sing. What the hell did they ask us to sing? Jingle Bells?
There was so many
Do we sing the Batman Smells version, or do we sing the other one? Let's try. Okay. How you doing? I'm doing good, home time. How about you? Do you want to do a little... We'll do a little cheers in the center here, Dad.
Do it.
How are you doing, hometown? I hope you're having a good Christmas or holiday, however you do it. Cheer, yeah. Let me get my vocals right. Ow. Let's do it, you guys. Are we ready? Are we all going to sing together? Starting in
what are we singing?
We're singing Jingle Bells, baby.
Jingle Bells.
Okay, so let's get it right. Okay, so here we go.
Are we going to do all the verses or just like...
Wait, all what verses? I thought there was just the one verse. Liz says, get the instrument out. Listen, I'm going to try to flex these golden pipes for y'all. Tina says, guess what I got? You got a desk for Christmas? That's crazy. Tina says, would you consider yourself an introvert, a social butterfly, or both? I am a full-on introvert. Tina, But I'm a Leo and I cultivated extroversion because nothing comes. Closed mouths don't get fed. Let me be clear about this. Let me turn the camera back. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay? Now that right there is from Players Club. Closed mouths don't get fed. Hometown says yes. FNF Celebrity says, are you guys for Stranger Things new episode? I've never seen it. Zion says no one is nice enough to send a laughing disco. Ooh. Zion, a laughing disco is expensive. So are those ears. Ola Joe says jingle all the way. Here we go, you guys. Metro says, what's up to you? Hometown says jingle bells. Jingles, they're singing. Ola Joe says Santa Claus going straight to the gate.
I pulled up the lyrics.
Melissa says, oh, we're pulling up the lyrics?
We're gonna do the whole song.
Oh, damn. Here we
No one ever
go.
does the whole
Melissa,
song.
there's a fire, as you can see. It's delightful. It's delicious. But apparently I'm supposed to be singing Jingle Bells now. So let me get my life together. I'll let you guys see me try to sing this song. Let me get a...
Where's your tambourine?
Where is my tambourine? Okay, let's go. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, 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 what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, bells out. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the... Oh, we're dashing through the snow. In a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright.
Oh, what fun it
It's
is to ride and
sleighing
song tonight.
Oh, jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost its wheel and Joker got to work.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Get on your sleigh,
Through the snow,
and then we
one-horse
sleigh.
open sleigh.
Get on your
Over the
sleigh.
hills we go, laughing all the way.
Ha, ha, ha.
Bells on bobtails ring.
They're ringing.
Making spirits bright.
Make it right.
What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Slay the song now.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride
In a one-horse open sleigh. Hey.
Jingle bells, jingle
all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
There's not more. Oh, no, baby, that's like 2 pages of lyrics.
Let me do it again.
Okay. Jingle bells.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a
one-horse open sleigh. Hey,
jingle bells, Batman smells, all that freaking
the way.
stuff.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse
Open sleigh. Yeah.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. God dang it, and to all a good night. What's up, Nick? Nick Casanova's in the house, y'all. Nick Casanova. Tiffany's in the house. Happy birthday to Jesus. She said, thank you. Let's see what's going on up here. That's crazy, y'all. Victoria said we eating it. Sorry, Victoria Latifa said that we were eating it. Tina Mo, she fell asleep for a second. That's okay, y'all. KW says L. Gina Brown says happy birthday. FNF says hello. Ola Joe is looking around. Liz says it's hilarious. Tina Mo says the ad-libs are on point. She said my ad-libs are on point. Now, she fell asleep, but the ad-libs is on point. Tiffany says yes. Okay. Victoria Ladiva says yes. Hit it, girl. Yeah. She said, that's my girl, Anna Boo, y'all. She'd be like, you eat. Anna Boo Lash Me Beats, just so you guys know. Thank you. Tina Mo says the remix. Carson Beal says, what time is it for me? It is, whoa, it's 4:33 p.m. Metro says, happy birthday. Yes. Ola Joe, thank you. Tim Tam, you in the house. Jingle bells, depression. What the hell are you talking about? Ola Joe says, keep going. I'm not going to sing extra lines, Ola Joe. I'm not. FNF says, me got an iPhone 14 for Christmas. FNF, that's beautiful. Melissa says, no one told me we were having a rocking Christmas up here. It's pretty rocking. It's cold as well. Nick Casanova says, hey. Victoria Ladiva says, whoop, whoop. Zealous is in the house. Merry Christmas, Zealous. How are you? She's singing Jingle Bells, too. Thank you, Victoria. Tim says, Timful. Zion says, is the earth flat? Depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you look at it, Zion. Okay? Is it half flat? Is it half full? We don't know. Yes, I realized that was crazy. Maurice said hi. Dark Horse said hello. Merry Christmas, Maurice and Dark Horse. Metro says, you came at the right time, Melissa. Hope you're having an amazing Christmas so far. Nick Casanova says, I'm on my stepdad's account. Oh, for real? I hope he knows. Ola Joe is doing number one. Aaron says, don't scroll. Victoria Ladiva says, you ate and left no crumbs. Not none crumbs? Not none crumbs. I'm good with that. Tiffany says, no, Earth isn't flat. Maurice says, hey there, beautiful. Thank you, Maurice. Nick says, I want to sleep listening to y'all sing. Nick Casanova, Zion has got a fish. Metro's clapping. Nick says, same, also 433. Miss G! Miss G's in the house. Merry Christmas, Miss G. Ola Joe says, I know you saw Anabu living it up. I did, because I'm a member. If y'all not a member of Anabu's channel, y'all won't know what we talking about, which is why memberships are so important, you guys. If people have channel memberships, get on them, because I do behind the scenes stuff on my channel memberships. Anabu does behind the scenes stuff on her channel memberships. Ola Joe does. Everybody who has channel memberships does behind the scenes stuff. So if you want to know more about your favorite creators, you got to get that membership. And most of us try to keep it pretty basic, right? Like mine's $1. I think Anabu's is, I don't remember. I think Ola Joe's is like $1. It's very, very affordable. Zion said, sing Go Back One song that gives have an apple. Tina says, Miss G, what's up? Miss G with the golden poop. Thank you so much. You guys are really coming with the gifts today. My cheeks are red. That's because there's a fire, Miss G. I'll show you. Miss G is saying, what's up to Tina Mo for show. Nick says, he does not worry. Miss G said, hello. Zella says, I am great. What about you? I'm good. I'm good. Oh my gosh, it's way late. It's way late, Zella's. Ola Joe says, Miss G, she is glowing. Kenneth says, I dig your glasses. Thank you, Kenneth. And thank you for sending me 100. Zion says, if a pug with money on it came to your house, what would you do? Like a dog? Dakota White says, I am back. Welcome. Liz is saying, what's up to Miss G? Miss G sent me a happy poop. Nick says, if my stepdad did not know I'm on his count, I would be grounded for life. Tiffany says, I like your hat. Thank you, Tiffany. Metro says, I will catch you all later. No worries, Metro. Metro's spending time with his family, and he's been working today. So everybody give a huge shout out to Metro. Haley Davis says, cool hat. Thank you. Liz says, Miss G, Merry Christmas. Miss G says she's glowing. That's because I'm half on fire, Miss G. Look at this flame situation we got here. Thank you guys so much for all of your thumbs up. You are greatly appreciated. Cheers to everybody who is of age. Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself. Tina Mo says, if I have wished you a Merry Christmas and it is not something you celebrate, please know I do not intend to be offensive and you have permission to throw my merriment. Tina's hilarious, you guys. Yeah, if I wish you a Merry Christmas and you don't celebrate Christmas, that's okay. Just know that I basically mean have a good day. Matthew Whittington is back in the house. Cheers, Matthew. Merry Christmas, my friend. Ola Joe is like, wee. Beautiful fire, baby. Beautiful fire. Can I pinch it in?
Here in the middle of the winter.
Ooh, I pinched it. Oh, I pinched it too much. Let's see. Nick says, be right back. I'm going to open gifts with my cat. Oh, damn. That sounds like a Christmas right there, yo. Christmas cat gifts. I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. We are just chilling, about to go inside and eat this meatloaf situation. Matthew says, Merry Christmas, Ola Joe, and the male Navy sailors. Yes. To all the freaking sailors in the house, for all of the armed forces who are at home or abroad, Merry Christmas to you. And Merry Christmas to your families, especially the families that are having to celebrate Christmas without their loved ones fully with them because they are protecting us. That is a huge sacrifice. So Merry Christmas to them as well. Liz says, cheers, I'm drinking wine. Yay, Liz. Miss G says, Liz, hello. Ola Joe says, thank you. That fire is pretty cool, babe, but I feel like it could be higher. Hit it with the fuel. No, it's like, daddies, you don't have upward mobility. We got to have upward mobility. Like, don't you have like some sticks or something? We can upward mobility it?
We could try.
We could try to upward mobility. We need to get flames that you could see from outer space. We want this video to go viral. Zion. Matt says, and Merry Christmas, MDL Crochet. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, so is this... What? Is MDL in here? If so, Merry Christmas, Michael. We had Panda in our chat mints earlier, which was way cool. Aaron is going to try to stoke this flame. Annabella, Merry Christmas to you. Aaron is not going to flip any flamed up things, so don't worry, Annabella. Merry Christmas, Miss G says. Ola Joe says, Matthew, Merry Christmas, appreciate you. Zion, keep a seal as a pet or keep 29 dogs as a pet. Neither. Tiffany says, I hope you have a good Christmas. You too, Tiffany. Liz says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Tina Mo says, ooh, it says it looks like a piece of house in the fire. Girl, you know he will light anything. Tina Mo, you already was here. Weren't you here for this yesterday, Tina? You know that Aaron will put anything in a goddamn fire. Girl, if it ain't tacked down. If it ain't tacked down, you all up in the screen, too, for a half a second there, baby pants. Which is fine. But I just want you to know about it. I don't want you to feel like you don't know. Matthew says, Ola Joe, have you heard about MDL Crochet? What is there to hear? I mean, we're familiar with him. I think he's okay. I saw him earlier today. He was doing a live stream. Annabella says, sometimes you have to make a speech to your love one since they still gonna, and then get emotional. What did I miss? And hold in the tear. Oh, Annabella says, oh, on Christmas today. Caitlin says, shut up, bro. We don't know who she's talking about, but welcome and hello. Olajo says, Matthew, what's happening? Did I miss something that you, yeah, he has me worried too. MG says, baby pants, lighten it up. He's lighting it up. Let me know if there's anything going down, Ola. I saw MDL, he did a live stream earlier today, but and Panda was in my, Olajo Panda was in my cake video earlier. You seemed like everybody was fine, so. Caitlin says, just kidding, you're so funny. Yeah, whatever. Oh, dude.
They got a lot to say. Look, they're fragmented.
Did you guys hear all those geese? Did you guys hear those geese? Caitlin says, what's happening? I was texting my bestie. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's right. Victoria La Diva. We're just making the flames higher. Tina says, I have never seen the brethren before. I've only heard a voice. Now I have seen an arm. Should I close my eyes? Tina, he was in the chat. He was basically on the thing with me all day on Sunday. Nick says, my cat is in my room opening gifts with me. Aaron, full lumberjack mode. Zion says, for $1 million, can you survive five nights at Diddy's? Yeah, I would just sit and drink, and I would keep, adding different records as I was asked to. Caitlin says, I'm serious. You're so funny. Thank you. Tiffany's laughing. Victoria La Diva says, the bird is in my background. Oh, Lord. Baby, what the hell with them flames, yo? We not going. It's nice that it's wet out here. Victoria says, and Olajo is cracking up. Chiron! Merry Christmas, Chiron. How are you? You just missed a rare. Oh my God. Whoa, it's so weird. You missed a rare A-train sighting, Chiron. But we're out having a fire right now. I'm waiting for it to get to be really crazy so I can turn you guys back around. Chiron says, I am great. I'm glad to hear that. How is it over in New England, my friend? Do you guys have a lot of snow going on? As you get, well, you could see here, the snow all melted. So now it's a pretty goddamn brown Christmas right now. Chiron says he was on the YT thumbnail. Oh, he was? They locked it on your face. That's how they do it. Victoria Ladiva says, oh my God, your hair is so pretty. Thank you. Tina says, wait, there's a whole face? Nice to meet her. Quates, Mr. Pants. Nick says, wow, I got a poster. Cool. So cool, Nick. Merry Christmas. Insane Edits. Welcome back. Sultan says, can you give me moderator to say something, please? If you want to say something, Sultan, feel free. Chiron says, Tom and Sat again. Kookbuzz says, hey, I just want to say that you are super beautiful. Thank you. And Merry Christmas to you. Chiron says, I'll be right back. Mark Us Banks says, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Marcus Banks. Why did I read that all crazy? I was like, Mark Us Banks. Marcus Banks, welcome. If you guys are wondering what's popping behind me, it's the fire. Zyron says, watch Italian brain rot. Nick Casanova says, why is my cat laying on my little table in my room? Cats are crazy. Marcus says, BOK Media Food Freaks, much respect, always. Thank you. Jail says, love you. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for throwing up your thumbs. Thank you for all the super chatters. Thank you for people giving me gifts. I look crazy in this light now. But thank you guys also for choosing to subscribe. Sultan says, it will delete if I don't have a mod. Really? That's crazy. Annabella says, no snow and Merry Christmas for Utah or Salt Lake City. Dylan says, girl, what are you doing outside? I am trying to have a fire. Let me show you what the fire looks like, Dylan. Oh my God. It's raging too, you guys. Let me get it around. Oh, it went back to me. It's a raging fire. Well, it was raging more. Jail says, come to my house. What are we eating when we get to your house? Keisha says, you look like Felix from Stray Kids. I love it. Caitlin says, can you say my name is Rylan, please? Sure, Rylan. Victoria Ladiva says, can you see the fire through your glass? Oh, you can see it. CTN guy says, you're great. Keep going. Thank you. Tiffany's still here. Tina Mo says, cats lay on faces too. Tina. Y'all, Tina is asleep, y'all. LJ Stevens says, do you watch anime? Sometimes. Sultan says, can you give me, please? Give you what, bruh? Oh, Lord, baby, don't light my iPhone on fire. Don't light my, oh, my God. Oh, shit. Baby, the sparks. Ooh, should we light off that frog fart?
Should we?
Yeah, let's light the
I
frog
love
fart.
it.
Can we
I
do
love
it? It's just a thingy.
Yeah.
You guys, we're about to light off a frog fart. I repeat, call your friends. Call your kids, call your wives, call everybody because we're about to light off a frog fart. This is going to be the best Christmas ever. Annabella says, I need snow and it's not coming. Annabella, I need snow too. Nick says, what country are you in? I am in the US of A, my friend. CTN says, you are the best. Keep going and never give up. Thank you. Nick says, okay, I will be careful. Sultan says, so can you give me mod? Probably not. Ola Joe says, no. LJ Stevens says, do you watch Demon Slayer? Sometimes. Nick Casanova says, same. Tiffany Perkins says, haha, we are about to light. Let me get back to y'all. We are about to light up a rare frog fart. Baby, put them in. Let me see it. Let me show them the frog fart first. Camera's backwards. We're about to light up a dragon fart. And when it happens, I'm going to turn you guys around so you guys can see it. Victoria got an iPhone. Annabella says magic time or bottle flip fun. Don't light it until I'm ready. Tina Mo says there needs to be a marshmallow. Casanova says in same country. Yay. Lashia says, oh, frog fart. It's like when you put the, yes, it's going to be crazy. Are we ready? Are you guys ready? Thank you guys so much for the, what'd you say?
Can you see if I put it over here?
I'll turn it. I'll turn it.
That way, is that better?
Go that way. But, well, yeah. You guys are about to do this. Tiffany says, I never heard of those. Don't worry. Aiden, I remember you. Merry Christmas. Welcome yourself. No. That's too close, baby. Back more this way. Back that way. A little bit more away from the fire. Right. No. Yes. Go with it.
Right.
Tiffany says, I never heard of those. It's about to happen right now. It's about to go down. Light it up, baby.
Ready?
Yep. Get out the way. This is what Christmas is all about. Oh, baby. Do you guys see it? Oh, damn. I repeat, oh, damn. Oh, Jesus. Merry Christmas. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, hell no. Somebody come get me. Somebody come get me. I repeat, somebody come get me. Somebody come get me. Damn, I think we got firework in my beer.
Yeah.
We got firework in my beer. Somebody come get me.
Too cool.
Somebody come get me. Somebody come get me. The firework was in my freaking beer, y'all. Baby, what in the Christmas hell was that? Oh, Lord. Oh, sweet mother of God. Okay, baby, cheers.
I'm glad we saved that.
I'm glad we saved that. That was for my birthday, you guys, which was in July. Oh, my God. That frog fart was $3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if my wifey Ams is in the house, but Ams, that was so to work with it. Nick says, I'm ready to see this. Nick, I hope you saw every last piece. Victoria Ladiva said she was excited and she got it. Gavin says, I'm new to this live. What are you guys doing?
Old firework in your,
Let's not. Gavin says, what are you guys doing? Well, I think you just saw what the hell we're doing. Ola Joe said yes. Victoria Ladiva says, woo, girl, I almost got lit on fire. Tiffany Perkins says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Chiron says, thanks, so cool. Roman candle. Liz says, love it. Merry Christmas. Victoria says, baby, your firework. Tiffany says, what is happening right now? Tiffany, nobody knows. Tiffany, I almost got lit on fire. Tiffany, Tina Mo says, we are getting exploded. Ola Joe says, Mary, I couldn't get up, y'all. So it was just coming in my face. Zion says, new season of Stranger Things. Sarah is in the house. What's up, Sarah? Caden is in the house. What's up? Belt Loop is in the house. What's up, Belt Loop? Merry Christmas. I don't know if you happen to see Belt Loop, which we just lit off a very legal firework because it was a fountain. And to my knowledge, fountains are legal to light off as long as you don't impede on the noise ordinances in your spot. It's not a firework. It is a, what the hell is it called? It's a freaking fountain. Jasmine says, you look pretty. Thank you, Jasmine, but it's way too dark to know that. But here we go. We're back to the fire because the fire is the prettiest thing, right? Victoria Ladiva says, like how we say, woo, woo, or you say back, I almost got it on fire. That's funny. I did almost catch on fire. Beltloop says, I didn't see it, but I have no jurisdiction. Well, that's good. Thank you, Beltloop. It's good to know. Beltloop says, nice fire. Chiron says, yo, Andre. Merry Christmas, Andre. Y'all not singing today. Andre, we already sang, baby. I'm not singing again. I'm not doing it.
Sang all of the
Chiron says, oh, we did watch Did you tell Chiron we watched One Battle After Another?
No.
We just watched that, Chiron. Great movie. Great movie. Tiffany says, no, you're the prettiest thing. Thank you, Tiffany. Chiron says, Leonardo DiCaprio puts Paul Town. Yeah, it's great. Jasmine says, girl, make sure the house doesn't get... No, we're so far. We're back in the damn woods, damn near. Shoshana says this. Andre says, Merry Christmas. Chiron says, no, that's amazing. Classic, one of the best ever. That movie was good. I agree, Chiron. I loved it. I'm not a huge DiCaprio fan, but I think that he and Sean Penn did it big in that movie. Anna K and the Liam Channel says wintertime. Yes. Chiron says I'm rewatching it tonight. Yeah. It's free on Amazon Prime if you have HBO Max. It's free. To everybody, Merry Christmas. Nick says it's time. Oh yes, baby. Please put more stuff. Oh, is that my DIY?
Got some DIY.
Where's Tina right now? Tina, he burning my damn DIYs. Tina, come get me. Some of my favorite DIYs are being burnt right now, Tina.
This one is so cool.
Tina says I must depart. No worries, Tina. Thank you so much for spending your Christmas with me, Tina. Tina was with me all day. She had no sleep, but I appreciate you. Jasmine says, question, do you love Stranger Things? I don't think I've ever seen it. Victoria Ladiva says, your background looks nice. I think a garden would look good in it. We have a garden just on the other side, Victoria. Gang says, go to sleep. Aren't you 90? I am so 90, yo. Chiron says, what are you and Ronaldo doing today? We're just eating and hanging out. Shoshana says, do you have snow where you are? Not anymore, Shoshana. We did. Belt Loop says, okay, I'm going to have to see your ID now. Oh, Lord. Belt Loop. But old dude said I was 90, Belt Loop. Isn't that enough? He vouched for me. Who was that? Whoever that was who said I was 90, come forward and let Belt Loop know I'm of age. Nick says, all I want for Christmas, my grandma, no joke. Chiron says, I went to the program this morning, which was wonderful, 6 a.m., and then went to my girlfriend's, and she loved her gift. That's so cool. And she got you fishing poles? I love it. Victoria Ladiva says, ooh, cool. I also meant to say backyard. Nacha. I was on Miri's live stream cooking my mom's frickin' meatloaf earlier. Tiffany says, you look like you're 20. I am 100% not 20. Nacha says, can we roach some cones, Rumbo? Merry Christmas. Caitlin says, you guys made my day. Caitlin, let me see if you can see me because it's getting dark, Caitlin. But Caitlin, I'm glad to hear that because that's the whole point of doing these live streams is to make people happy, right? And have you spend a good Christmas. And that just says cheers. While Annabella says, don't call anyone 90 years old. That's not right. Unless they're 90. Nick says, I gotcha. Ola Joe says, I'm an ancient queen. Goddess. That's old. Caitlin says, what? Jasmine says, I would wear 10,000 blankets if it was 20 outside, like when it's cold. I feel you, Jasmine. I'm wearing so many clothes. It's not funny, Jasmine. Caitlin says, thanks. Ooh, we got a fire, you guys. We got a serious fire going here. Caitlin says, thanks. Natcha says, hello, Sir Aaron. Shoshana says, you look like you're in your 30s. Thank you. All of those are wrong, but I accept. Cheers to everybody who's of age. Merry Christmas, you guys. I hope you're safe and well wherever you are. Tiffany says, say Christmas spirit if you're in the Christmas spirit right now. Christmas spirit. Nick Casanova says, I got a vanity mirror. Wow, that's so cool. Caitlin says, I subscribe and like every video. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Ola Joe says, nice. Mark says, I got an electric guitar. Come on, Mark. That's beautiful. Not just that she's 29. I love it. Victoria says, what? How are you not young? You're so pretty. Well, I'm young inside of myself. That's what counts. Baby, that fire is a rager. Mm-hmm. Caitlin, I want a drum set. Try not to light my damn iPhone on fire, y'all. Once again,
those DIYs really do it.
Those DIYs are very flammable, you guys. Once again, big shout out to the super chatters and for you sending me the jewels, the golden poops, all that stuff. You know I love it. Victoria Ladiva says, oh, FC, you are because you slay. Thank you. Oh my God, baby. Some of the fire is on me. Jasmine says, bye. Merry Christmas. No worries. Merry Christmas, Jasmine. Nick says, same. I also want y'all to blow up one day and get very viral. Thank you, Nick. That's super sweet of you to say. Merry Christmas to you guys. And thank you for throwing up your thumbs on the video. Oh my God. Guess who's in the house? Guess who's in the house? You know who. Caitlin says, I got to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. See you next stream. No worries, Caitlin. Thank you. Guess who's in the house? Merry Christmas, Ray. Ray over here sending hearts. You better send them floating hearts, Ray. Merry Christmas, Ray. That's my twin. Ho, ho, ho. Oops, typo. Ho, ho. Merry Trim and my ninjas. What's up, Ray? Merry Christmas to you and your boys and your family. I know you can barely see me because the flames is like in my face. But Victoria says, I wish I could donate, but I'm broke. No worries, Victoria. You don't have to do anything. Jody's in the house. Ola Joe says, hey, Ray, Merry Christmas. Nick says, hey, my dad's name is Ray. Ray is cool. Ray says, love you. Jody says, 67. Belt Loop says, Santa's in the house. Y'all caught him when he was dropping off presents. Somebody grab Jody, if you could. Jody, we love to have you here, but if you're going to repeat the same thing, you're going to get worked. Caitlin says, Santa, I mean, my mom got caught last night. Ooh. That sounds special. GT is in the house. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Jody got worked. Thank you, Ola Joe. Nick says, hee hee. Tiffany Perkins says, who's in the house? Living Worlds for you too says, Merry Christmas. Thank you. I am Howell. Came in with the same 67 nonsense. Stacy Solch says, hello, Stacy Philadelphia. Happy Christmas. Thank you. Caitlin is laughing. Ray says, cheers, A-Train. GT says, IA. Carolina says, my boyfriend came over and hanged out with me. That's so cool. Merry Christmas to you. Nick is still here. Benjamin Shorts God says, yo, can I flood your chat? With what? With super chats? Sure. Stacy, thank you. Victoria Ladiva says, laugh out loud. I liked how you rolled your eyes when you read that and said, ooh. Savannah says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Savannah. Julius, which is a great name, says Merry Christmas. Miss G says, be okay. I'm trying to think of a name for your tribe. Any ideas? No, Miss G. That's why we food freaks over here. I don't even know. The aunties, no, the nieces and nephews. Miss G's kin. Nacha says, Merry Christmas, Chads. Carolina says, thanks. He's really sweet to me. That's cool. You want to make sure you have people who are sweet to you, Carolina. The world's not made for people to be not nice to you. You don't deserve that. Nobody does. Belt Loop says, what's up, Miss G? I'm a Howell says, I saw Mama kissing Santa. Oh, damn. WTF says, no marshmallows? Yo, no, but my hands are cold. I should get closer. GT says, I love your face and smile and your eyes, and you're my favorite person in the world. Thank you, GT. Miss G says, Belt Loop. Belt Loop says, the fire is hypnotic. Carolina says, you are so pretty, girl. Thank you. Belt Loop says, hard to watch the chat. I know. Annabella says, some more time for everyone with the fire. Carolina says, yeah, that's so real. Ya boy Bando says, what's up? Hello, Bando. Merry Christmas. Rebecca's in the house. Miss G says, be okay. That was funny. G's kids. GT says, you're welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying the fire. Let me get you. Can I go a little further? There we go. I want you guys to be able to see that. Did you guys see the fairy lights? Do you see the fairy lights dancing right here? The green ghost lights? You guys see them? I love those. Dang, it wasn't that bad when the light was on, but now it's actually kind of a little chilly. Before it got dark. Okay. We need to take out another one of those squirrel farts and light it on fire. Yes. Oh, damn, the chat really jumped. You found an old firework in a backpack somewhere. I did. And we're going to try to light that up and not have our fingers get exploded. Okay. Darlene, what's up? GT says, I love you so much. Miss G says, that fire looks so relaxing. It is. Caitlin says, I'm back. Your boy Bando says, hi there. Fires are so cool. I agree. Tiffany says, this is my first time watching you. Thanks for watching, Tiffany. Victoria Ladiva says, you're lucky. It's cold over there because I'm in Florida and it's hot over here. Man City Fan says, can I get mod, please? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear about your dad. That sucks, but no. Ray says, be right back. Frying some chicken wings. Yes, Ray. Bring some to my house. Annabella says, that's scary. Should I go? Hide? No, hang out. Caitlin says, I'm back. Am's wifey. Wifey, you missed it. I'm getting so close so that you can hear me. Wifey, you missed it. A-Train lit up another one of those frog farts, and it was incredible. You better go back in the tape. Ams, go back in the tape. You missed it, Ams. We did it. It was beautiful. Belt Loop says, what does one have to do with the other? Exactly. Annabella says, my exploded thing, it's dangerous as long as it's safe. Kyron says, did you guys watch the new Chappelle special? I did not. GT says, girl, you are so cute, and I love you because you're so cute. Thank you. Tiffany says, what? Jasmine says, I get so bored. I came back. I literally just came back. It was your voice, and you're so pretty. Thank you, Jasmine. Melissa says, did a short with Kevin for Christmas. Oh, I got to check it out. GT says, I'm going. Have a good one, GT. Merry Christmas. Kyron says, the best joke I can repeat here. What is the best joke you can repeat here? Thank you guys for the thumbs up. It looks like we have 40 thumbs up so far. Chappelle was like, Kyron's going to tell us a joke, you guys. GT says, thanks. Thank you, GT. I appreciate you. Damn, my back is cold. I'm freezing, y'all. Nick says, there goes my cousin's iPods. Tiffany says, sorry, I'm not watching you right now because I'm cleaning off my desk and stuff. No worries, Tiffany. Come and go as you please. Nick says, okay, there goes my cousin's iPods. Liz says, I will, Melissa. Belt Loop says, going to get back to work. No worries. Belt Loop, be safe out there, okay, please. Guy in red gave me a laughing disco ball. When does it pop up? Come on, laughing disco ball. I didn't even see it. It wouldn't even come up. It's like the damn internet's broke. Come on, laughing disco ball. Aw, man, I didn't even get a chance to see it, guy in red, but I appreciate you sending it to me. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. Nick says AirPods. Your boy Bando says, my dad got me so many presents that I like. That's cool. La Diva says, I gotta go, but I subscribed. Yes! Belt Loop says, will do. Y'all stay safe as well. Thank you, Belt Loop. Melissa says, the sauerkraut balls were, oh, I bet they were. Jasmine says, bro, every time I walk in my brother's room, his room is cold, like literally cold, like the Ice Age. Tiffany says, I was like, what is that green fairy thing? Or whatever you said. Yeah, it's the thing around the flames right there. Chiron says, I've been quietly working with the homeless in Washington, D.C. I've already spent $2 million. Wow. Oh, that's what Chappelle said. Don't get too excited. I spent it teaching the homeless to do the Thriller dance. Chiron, that's hilarious. Chiron, that's hilarious. Nick says, I don't know what to say. Don't worry about it. Your boy Bando says, I just subbed and liked the stream. Thank you, Bando. That fire is sick, dude. Nobody knows what the hell it was. Nobody knows. Doris and Andy just showed up. Hi, Doris. Hi, Andy. Merry Christmas. Somebody sent me a disco ball and I couldn't even see it.
What?
I couldn't even see it. Nick says, all I know to say is 67. Fair enough. Sarah Tilton said hi. Doris says, I love you so much. Thank you. Oh my God. Chiron's got crazy. Jasmine says, well, after hearing your voice, I'm literally such a huge fan of you. Well, thank you. I'm a huge fan of this fire, you guys. It's a nutshell. Ooh, 76 instead of 67. I like it. I like the trade up.
I like that.
Yeah.
76 is underrepresented.
What's up, Maine? Merry Christmas. Nick says, no, stop that. All I knew to say, don't say 67 anymore. Annabella says 79. I love that. Annabella does not go in the line with anyone else. Annabella is her own person. She said 79. Chiron says, I'm going to double down this Christmas and drop the Grateful Dead Yule log on my TV behind this. Do it. Doris is laughing. Chiron says, the new one. Oh, geez, my chat moves so quick, you guys. Let me see what the hell's going on. Sarah Tilton says, I can just tell you are so beautiful. I hope you are having a great holiday with your family and friends. Thank you, Sarah. And I don't need to see you to know that you're beautiful because everybody is. And thank you for being here. Maine says, shout out to the mods. Bless you. Chiron says, 41. Thank you, Guy in Red. Guy in Red, you are spoiling me this Christmas. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord, we almost lost the goddamn chat. If the chat means, oh, Lord, Ola Joe will never let me hear the end of it. Tiffany says, I'm going to see my brother Ninja. Baby, that is like a damn 4-alarmer.
Look at that.
Your boy, oh, Jesus, Lord Jesus. Is my iPhone on fire? Says you got 3 guitars. We got 3 guitars here, too. Guy in Red says, I'm going to send some else. Thank you, Guy in Red. I love that. Melissa says, oh, you have gloves on and pointed at something. It may be just my nasty mind, but it looked inappropriate. Melissa, don't be like that. GT says, I can sub. Thank you. Maine says, bless everyone in here. Yes. Nick says, no more 67s, always more 89s. Ola Joe was like, what is happening with that fire? That fire was looking real inappropriate, wasn't it, Ola Joe? For a second, we thought we was going to have to call somebody. Oh, baby, you put it in there with the nails? We're going to have to pull those out. Hopefully they fall in the thing.
Still rust.
Guy in Red sent a floating heart. Thank you so much for that. Doris says, do you do ASMR? I do not. I do cooking videos, though, and if you watch those, you can tell me if you like that ASMR. I did a short cooking video where I made pasta. It was like 3 minutes long. Well worth the watch. Your boy Bando says, I wish I can give you $100, but I'm broke. Bando, you don't have to do anything, yo. Being here is good enough. GT says, you are so beautiful. Can I? Yeah, sure, I can show my face, but it's dark. It's dark. We're outside. There's a fire in my face. So you can't really see me, but yes, I'm glad that I can see you, GT, and everybody else. Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself. I know, the fire is making me look crazy. Dammy is in the house. What's up, Dammy? Kyron says, you missed the punchline from Chappelle. Get ready for the treat this Halloween. Oh, my God. Dammy says, thanks so much for earlier. Be okay. Of course, Dammy. You guys, Dammy got she got a new membership level. So if you want to become a member on Dammy's channel, she just made it that much more affordable. Sarah says, oh, my God, you're gorgeous. I don't know, but I appreciate you saying that. GT says, it's okay. Your boy Bando says, not a bad thing. Thank you, Bando. I'll take that as a damn compliment. Bando was like, listen, it could have been worse. Dammy says, we outside. We are outside. Christy is saying hi. Jasmine says, I have seen a little sister that's named Victoria. Oh, you have a little sister. Christy says, I'm back. GT says, can I send you something, GJ? Christy says, have an awesome Christmas, you too. Oh, hail to the no?
Mm-hmm.
I was cold, but that flame is a little high. The flame's a little high.
I was in the fire for a second.
Dammy says, gorgeous, be okay. Thank you. Oh my God, my nose just started running. Is it bleeding? Guy in Red says, I sub. Thank you, Guy in Red. Doris says, do you play Roblox? Not even a little bit. Tiffany says, I have a little brother and he's loud. They usually are. Chiron says, I've got a Yule log with the dead on TV and this fire here. I've got a Yule log too. That came out weird. Is Melissa still in the chats? Because if Melissa's in the chat, she probably took that. Comments, I know. Do you think I am? Yeah. Why do you say that though?
I just noticed.
Why do you say I'm good at reading the comments?
I love how you just read it and then you have like a little ad lib for it. It's like, yeah, you know, your brother's loud. They usually are.
Well, you have to read for context. You got to understand. I went to a Catholic school for a second, so we learned how to speed read for comprehension. But let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think I'm good at reading chats? Put in the comments if you think I'm good at reading chats. I need to know. You can be like, no, you're not. Guy in Red sent me a GLHF. I don't even know what the hell that means, but I love it. Nick says, bye. Yes. Doris says, you're welcome. Bando says, yes. Chiron says, I want to do more jokes. Do them. Dammy says, you're great at reading chats. Ola Joe says, oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tiffany says, yes, sometimes you miss them, though. I know, Tiffany. Tiffany's trying to hold me to the flames, y'all. Tiffany, like, listen, girl, sometimes you're not as good. Anna says this. Caitlin says, can you say my sister's name? It's Weslin. Melissa says, I think you're amazing at it. I know I can't read this fast. Chiron says, I said, I want you to read more jokes. You want me to read more jokes? Where am I going to get these jokes from, Chiron? Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, damn. Jasmine says, bye. Merry Christmas. Oh, have a good one. Nick says, love your videos. Thank you. Guy in Red says, that fire is really cool. Dude, it's huge. Caitlin says she laughed. GT says, bye. Have a good one, GT. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Dammy's still here. Tiffany says, because no one is perfect. That's true, Tiffany. That's true. Doris says, bye. Well, thank you for being here, Doris. Chiron says, I told Ronaldin I'd write you jokes. You're like a modern day Catholic. Tiffany says, I'm also cleaning up. Annabella says, yes, you are great with the chat and awesome, an amazing person that I met in this chat. Yes, Annabella. I've known Annabella for over a year, you guys. Liz says, you are amazing. I've been to other live streams and they are all over the place reading comments. Nick says, oh my Jim, that is at 2%. Oh Lord. Annalise says, if a rooster laid 3 eggs, how many eggs does the rooster lay? Sounds like 3. Caitlin says, tired toes. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your damn toes, baby girl, because that sounds crazy. But sometimes toes can get out of line, you know? You got to be there. You got to be there to pull them back. Baby, it smells like Badussi out here. Do you think that's something we did wrong? Maybe that frog fart we lit? Nick says, oh my God. Dammy has got hearts. Chiron says, roosters don't lay eggs. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, Chiron's super smart. He got me. Nick says, I meant to say, oh my God. Caitlin says, 67. There you go. So many 67s. 1,000 of them. Matter of fact, if we can get more 67s in here, that would make me happy. Not for real, but maybe. But you got me with your joke. That's super cool. That is super cool, you guys. Oh my God, you guys, we are 13 away from 1,400. Wouldn't that be cool? Dammy, don't start. Dammy, don't start. I'll put you out, Dammy. I will put you out. Baby, I lost my glove.
What happened to your glove?
Oh, hell no. Daddy's, one of my hands is going to be totally cold.
I don't even see it.
Daddy's, I don't know. There's a rabbit or something. Oh, I found it.
Oh, okay.
I was about to have a breakdown. Gang says go to sleep. Yo, I'm gonna. Believe that. Do you have Snapchat? I don't think so, guy in red. Tell me what I should do with the Snapchat. I do have Insta. Gang says go to sleep. Annabella says no 67. I'm tired of it. Me too. Nick says why did the duck cross the road? I need to know. Bando says can I tell you a joke? Sure. Nick says road. Chiron says oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Y'all, I touched my dang screen and crazy happened. Annalise says roosters don't lay eggs. How much eggs? I get it. Annabella says please no. Gang said 61. Dammy says Maleficent 67. See you later. No, Dammy, I beg. Oh, no. Chiron says let me think of some chestnuts. Baby, I thought you were in front of the fire and then you're way over there. Some creepy business is happening. Gang says 67. Ola Joe is cracking up. Caitlin says okay, I will stop. Bando says, why did the duck swim in the tub? Oh, hell, I don't know. He's probably cold and ready to be wet. I don't know. Liz says, where is Ralph? He's probably cold, but also he might come out here and try to bite my ankles, Liz. I don't know. Tiffany says, I'm so bored. I'm just spinning around the room. Oh, Tiffany, baby girl. And dancing. Dancing's always good. It's a good sport. I love to dance. Dancing makes me happy. Makes me feel better. Waze Rat says, don't watch Stranger Things. Okay. I wasn't intending to, so I think this is a good setup. Bando says because he can't go outside. Bando. Chiron says the Grateful Dead is just awful. Depends on the song. Wysette says don't watch Stranger Things. I will try not to. Nunya says, oh my God, I'm gonna leave. You should do that, Nunya. You should do that. We're just having a fire and chit chat. Aaron, what the hell are you doing, baby? Are you gonna? Please don't make a fire like the one we just had, because if so, I'm getting out of here.
This one's gonna die quickly. I'm trying to think ahead.
Okay. That last fire almost burnt my eyebrows off, yo. Almost burnt my eyebrows off. Tiffany says, I'm in ballet. I've been doing it for like a while now. That sounds cool. Demi says, beautiful Christmas fire chat. Kyra says, why are you ignoring me? I'm going to get sad. Oh, damn, Kyra. If that's going to happen, you going to be super tender in this combo. Nuna says, I'm Nunabiz. Bando says, I'm playing Pac-Man. Nick says, why did the duck cross the road to get to the pretty girl's house? I love it. Okay, gang, you continue to do that. Wiseart says, don't watch it, never. Dammy says, justice for eyebrow. Dammy, you're hilarious. Nuna says, whoa, shite no, baby. Oh, hails to the no. Oh, put the fire out. Okay, baby. Okay, I'm uncomfortable with the... Did you see this foolishness, y'all? Woo. Oh, Annabella says Stranger Things is awesome. Caitlin says, what state am I in? I am in the Midwest. Came out 25 days. Bando says, why did the girl cross the road? Nobody knows. Caitlin says, live in. Noonan says, wisdom. Ola Joe says, we need to get shades. Liz told me to run. Liz was like, run, Forrest, run. Jamie says, I like this fire. Ola Joe said, oh, Lord Jesus. Somebody sent somebody. Wise says, no, it's not. Nick says, knock, knock. Oh, Lord, who's there? Tell me who. Oh, my God, baby, we got a flame inside of my beer. There's a flame inside of my beer, you guys. Like a piece of freaking flame. Baby, what am I supposed to do now? I can't eat flame beer. Well, that went the rest of my beer.
Do you want another one?
Ask Ron if he remembers the time we went cold water kayaking.
Yeah, I remember.
He remembers. Caitlin says, so Sigma. Nunu says, wow. Chiron says, we made a huge fire after. Nick says, the duck. Liz says, please don't drink it. I'm not gonna. Ojo says, oh, yes, you can. Tiffany says, why didn't the skeleton skydiving? Because it didn't have the guts to. Oh, why didn't he? Oh, GT says, hi again. Hi, GT. Wizard says, stranger things that make strange things happen in your life. Really? Stranger than they already are? Nick says, who's there? The duck. Oh, Lord. I don't know what's going on in these chatments. They appear to be going slightly sideways, y'all. But I appreciate you guys all for being here. I'm about to go inside because my butthole is cold. Nuna says hi. And Dania, did you go live yet? Or are you about to go live? Or am I late again as always? Dania says, hello, everyone. How are you? Merry Christmas, Dania. Kate, I think I said that earlier because Dania was in my chats earlier, you guys. Caitlin says, wasn't it just nighttime or is it just a filter? No, it's actually nighttime. GT says, I got to go, Miss G. No worries. Nunez says, Nunez biz. Chiron says, we saw bald eagles. That's cool. We got a lot of bald eagles over here. Big T been stashing. Is that you, baby?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if you've got Big T. Thank you. Are you sure that's not you?
Big T is not me.
Why are you hitting it with your thumb? Are you sure it's not you? Thank you, Big T. Melissa says the duck stuff is crazy. Thank you, Big T. Big T is getting it in. G2 says in law. Bando says 67 on Merry Christmas. Nick says sorry back. Caitlin says 67 is so annoying, bro. I see it again and again. I think people just like it. I don't know. Nick says, can I sing? Like, what do you want me to sing? Old MacDonald had a frickin' farm? What? Talk to me. But Big T been stashing. Thank you so much for that. That's huge. Oh my God, I sneezed.
That's you.
Sorry, you guys. I sneezed a little bit on you. I apologize. Nick says Xmas songs. Tiffany says, sorry, I want to get off. Yeah, no worries, Tiffany. Goodbye. GT says, I love you, miss. I gotta go. I gotta go. Go ahead and go, you guys. Thank you so much for being here, though. Annabella says, Christmas song. Nuna says, it's like one of our business. It's like none of our business. Dammy is giving us hearts. Caitlin says, what's your favorite? Nick says, can you sing Christmas songs? Oh, Lord. We already done sung Jingle Bells.
Do a whole another one?
What the hell song are we going to sing?
You want to do another one? If we do,
Tiffany says, I love your kindness and stuff. Bye. Thank you. What are we doing?
If we do one, we got to do the whole song.
What whole damn song? I'm not doing nothing like that. Dania says, sort of went live. Too many people visiting me to actually go live. I thought it was maybe going to be hard, Dania, because you got people at your house. So I just showed the food. Okay, I'm going to go back and watch, Dania. You know, I'm on your replay gang. Nick says, 12 days of Christmas. I don't have enough people for that, Nick. Melissa says, I'll probably go live tomorrow while I finish. Ooh, that'll be cool, Melissa. Olajo says 67 might get you 86. Catch it. Olajo, that's hilarious. Caitlin says, it is Xmas. Nunez says, Nunez biz. Your boy Bando says, sing Don't Mind by Kent Jones. What the hell is that song? I don't know what that song is. You guys, we almost have 50 thumbs up. That would be pretty cool. I'm cold, though, and the fire is dying down. Your girl needs to go inside and finish this dang meatloaf that we got going on. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
I can't start singing that.
I can't sing that either because, like, how do we do that? It's too big of a commitment. You're absolutely correct.
It's like a 12-minute song.
What's a short song? Good King Wenceslas looked down on the feast of Stephen, where the snow lay all around, light and crisp and even. Something, 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 something. I have no idea what the lyrics of that song are. Thank you so much for us not singing it. Dania says, Olajo, what does that mean? Nick says, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Oh. He had a very shiny nose. But, baby, if you throw one more brick on that, I am going to explode. Are you going on that one more?
Yeah, this is...
All right, and then I'm going the hell inside. It's cold. Liz says, around what time, Melissa, are you planning to go live? Yeah, let us know, Melissa, so we can plan for it. When you guys pop up live on me, assume that I'm asleep. Assume that I'm actually getting a small amount of sleep and that I might actually be asleep. Because I take random naps because I'm an insomniac. If my crafting bestie Joy from Joyful Designs is watching this, Joy, I see you. My girl Joy texted me at 1:30 a.m. She was like, I can't sleep. I was like, Joy, I understand. So I sleep at random times during the day and random times at night. So sometimes I miss live streams because I'm sleeping. Sometimes I'm eating. Sometimes I'm gone. Sometimes I'm talking to Aaron. Sometimes I'm talking to my dad. Sometimes I'm burning my fingers while making a DIY. Sometimes I'm in the bathroom. I don't know. I try to catch all the live streams when I can, but sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I do. Let's see what's going on in the chat mitts. I just waxed crazy for a second. Didn't even mean that means that I will get kicked. They will get kicked out. Nuna says, it's not like that. Liz says, I absolutely love to hear you sing. Oh, Lord. Dania says, okay. Nick says, not. Derek is back in the house. What's up? I'm going to crack open these ramen noodles over that fire. Derek, hit it up. Melissa says, Liz, probably about 11. Okay, so 11 your time, Melissa, would be 10 o'clock my time. Tiffany says, hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Tiffany. GT says, what's up? Stacy says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Stacy. Ola Joe says 67 was being used too much in this live. So I'm 86 in it like a dish on a restaurant. Ola Joe not playing with y'all. Melissa's laughing. Dania says, got it. Wisdom Tooth. Hold on, wait. Wisdom Tooth Koi Dog isn't buff? Hi, 2026 almost here. Thank you so much. Hometown says I'm back. Thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up on the video. I think we just hit 50 thumbs up, which is crazy pants. Do you guys see the fairy lights? Right here? Above the fire? Do you guys see the ghost lights? Thank you for the hearts. Nuna says, no, not like that. Demi says 50. Wow, yes. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for everybody just hanging out with us. Y'all, they crazy out here on these country streets. They crazy. Nuna says, I'm offended. I'm sorry for that. Derek says, amazing. Melissa says, I see it. Ojo says, oh, so cool. Annabella says, it's only 4:20. Yeah, it is only 4:20 where you are. Nick says, why did the duck cross the road? Why? To get the pretty girl's house. Oh, Lord, damn it. The fire was coming at me. Thank you, Dania, for flexing the member emojis. Nuna says, it's Nania. Okay, I'm saying it wrong. Bando is just throwing up question marks. He doesn't know. He's like, Scotty doesn't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. Whew. It's actually getting a little chilly out here, baby pants. Liz says, are you going live tomorrow morning? Be okay. Liz! I cannot go live all the time. Your girl's tired. I'm going to try to sleep tomorrow. I'm going to try to sleep. I know I'm trying to work because I'm so close to the 4,000 watch time hours, you guys, that you've been seeing me because I'm less than like a couple hundred hours away. So I'm trying. But I can't go live all the time. Melissa says, I thought dragonflies were fairies when I was a little kid. Yeah, dragonflies are cool. I could see how you would think that, Melissa. Dania, it is 6:22 where she is. Derek says, that's awesome. That's an awesome thought, Melissa. Casanova says, why not? I want you to go live. I'm going to try, but I may not be able to. Nunya, not Nuna or Nonia. Okay, well, thank you for correcting me on that. I'll just call you N6T. How about that? Christy Holtz says live. Yes, live fire. Thank you so much for the hearts. She's back. Nick says it's 5:22. We've got the same time, Nick. Bando says, can you cook my eggs? I don't got an oven. You don't need an oven to cook eggs, but yeah, I could cook some eggs for you, yo. Oh, there goes the fire. Warm up my hands. Warm up my hands. Tiffany says it's 6:23. You're on East Coast time. Melissa says, like, wisdom business. Oh, that green light is so cool. Right here. I love it. Mitt Relson says, that's nice for my ass. Great. Merry Christmas to you, Mitt. I hope that this takes it to the next level for you, yo. Here, I'll lean you in. Was that too trippy, Mitt, or just right enough trippy? Was that right enough trippy or not trippy enough? We're going to do what we can, Mitt, to get you there. Sabrina says it's 12:23. Oh, my God, in Germany. Oh, my goodness. Annabella says, cook everyone food in the chat. Nick says, what's my name? Be okay. Lamp plays says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Lamp plays. Mitt Railson's laugh out loud. Yes. Get in there, Mitt. Do you see that crazy light right there, Mitt? You're the only person who sees it. It doesn't exist for anyone else. Your Bando says, I got some chicken ramen. I went to cook it, but I don't got an oven or microwave, so I'm using the grass. Use it. Aaron just brought out a damn shovel. We don't know why. Aaron's taking that fire to the next level. Nicole Campbell is in the house. What's up, Nicole? Merry Christmas. I love it. Nick says, okay, I'll be right back. No worries, Nick. I might be about to end here shortly because your girl is cold as hell and trying to get the hell inside. Baby, that one board is going to fall the hell out and then, like, be a scene. It's funny, there's like a gap, which makes me feel like I'm missing somebody's comment. Melissa says, seems we drew in all the littles in this live tonight. Well, it's Christmas, Melissa. It's Christmas. You know. None of it. Dammy says, heart. Nick says, aw, man. No worries, Nick. You can always catch me again, my friend. Make sure you guys subscribe and throw your thumbs up. That way, and your notification, so you guys can see me again. Liz says, try to warm up with cerveza. Liz, I had a beer, but then Aaron put some ash in it from the fire. Okay. I'm blaming Aaron for this. Do you see this, Liz? My beer has a freaking ash in it. I'm not drinking ash beer. Nick says, also, I will still be able to hear you. Yes. Oh, I don't really mind that you're getting angry, N6T. Dania says, well, I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Oh, Dania, that's beautiful. I bet you guys to hear Dania read that would be great. Dania has a beautiful voice. Dania, you should have, can you do that? Do you get copyright for reading a book? Dania, you should have read The Night Before Christmas last night, because I bet that would have been really cool for everybody. Bando says, your boy Bando have donated $10 some super chats. Can you shout me out in the next stream? Sure, Bando. Dammy says, tasty ash beer. That's a no for me, Dammy. That's a no for me. Dammy, you heard your song way back when, right? That Chiron made? Dammy got him on edge control. Dammy got him on edge control. Ooh, ooh. And Dammy got him on edge control. Dammy got him on edge control. Ooh. It was such a good song.
Beautiful.
That was such a good song. Hayden Wilkerson is in the house. What's up? Nick is back. Dammy's smiling. Bando says, I want some beer. If you're of age, Bando, take it down to the 5 and dime. You know what, Nunez? You're actually starting to piss me off. At the very least, you're starting to agitate me, so you might get put out. Your Bando says, I want a beer. You got to be of age. Dammy says, edge control song. Yes. It was delicious. Oh, my God. Look at that crazy light. Ola Joe says, I see angel wings burning, representing intense spiritual transformation. That's what I'm talking about. Dania says, I can read. Maybe one day I will. I would like that, Dania. I feel like that would be good. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like Melissa and I are completely synced and simpatico. Melissa will be like, wait, they're agitating wifey. We gotta get him that. I was trying to be nice, but clearly that was a person who was struggling with some things, and that didn't have anything to do with me. Tiffany, no worries. Melissa says, already. Melissa was trying to be nice, but it wasn't working out, y'all. Bando says, can you make a Christmas cake next live? I did make a Christmas cake in my earlier live. Check it out. I also put up a short. Bando, go check out my recent short. It's of my cake. Melissa says, don't mess with my girl. Don't do it. Don't have it happen to you. No, but Bando, go check out my last short. Seriously, and share it. Share it with the people. Danielle says, but it could probably be cookbooks. Oh, cookbooks. But it'll probably be cookbooks, reading cookbooks. As long as I get to see the pictures, Dania, that's my favorite part of cookbooks. I do not follow cookbooks, but I love, love, love the pictures in cookbooks. They make me happy. Bando says, do I watch it later or now? You can watch it whenever you want, Bando. Whenever you want. It's like 10 seconds. If you watch it and come back, you'll still be fine. I'm about to wrap it up, though. Casanova says, people say I need therapy because I'm a violent person. Oh, hails to the no. You're going to have to work through that, my friend. Violence is not the way to do it. Bando says, I hope it's good. I mean, it's going to be whatever. All right, daddies. I'm cold and I'm hungry. Okay. Mashed potatoes, green beans, meatloaf, and delicious cake is calling my freaking name, and so is warmth. Dania says, my video is probably a short. Oh, okay. Casanova says, I like my blood. That's why. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. You got me over here. Melissa retracted a message. Liz says, did your dad read to you in air? Yes. Yeah. Liz listens. Liz is like, what? I remember we were supposed to be getting The Night Before Christmas. Yeah. It was funny, Liz, when I called my dad today to tell him Merry Christmas. I was going to sing for him, but before I could start singing, when he answered the phone, he was already singing to me. That's my dad for you. Dad didn't even let me get my song in. Dad was too busy getting his song in. But I love that about my dad. He's super, super cool. Having lost my mother early in my life, it is very nice that I was blessed with a dad who is my dad because he's super, super cool. He's awesome. And of course, I've got, you know, surrogate extra daddies, which is A-Train, love of my life. I'm lucky. Banjo says, I'm back. It looks so good. I also commented. Thank you, Banjo. Nick says, I'm going to be right back again. Olajo says, do you want to raid Title Pro? I don't know how to do it, Olajo, from here. Oh, my God. Olajo, I think I could do it. Melissa says, Nick, dude, keep your vamp cramp to yourself. Jeremy Duncan says, what do you look like? Well, right now I look dark because I'm in the dark. Demi says, your dad is nice. He's awesome. Jeremy says, nice fire. Thank you. Demi says, so lucky. Liz says, you're beyond blessed. I'm incredibly blessed. I never for 1 second think that I'm not. Olajo, thank you for that as a option. I think I can do it from here because I've got my other phone, so I'm just going to work it out. Nick says, like I said, I can hear you but not see you. Yeah, it's dark now. Olajo's about to make gravy, y'all. I repeat, Olajo's about to make gravy. Dania says, good night, everyone. Going to read Merry Christmas. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Dania, for coming in. I appreciate you so much. You did not have to make me a part of what you were doing, but you did. And I thank you for that. Let me try to get Title Pro together. Oh, shit. Shoot. Okay, no, sorry, you guys. Title Pro. Is that Title Pro? Yes. Boom. All right. Thank you for that, Olajo. If it wasn't for Olajo, I would lose my butt. Olajo is my guide and light. She's my fire in the night, y'all. Dania says, good night, everyone. Yes. Olajo says, Dania, good night. Love you. Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm about to close this down so I can go handle the rest of my Christmas shenanigans, but I want to tell you guys that I have greatly appreciated you. And for everybody who hung out with me today, I cannot say enough how much I appreciate you guys. Thank each and every one of you. Tiffany says, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Good night. You too, Tiffany. Get some rest. Dammy, thank you so much. Nick says, no, stay alive. I have to go, my friend. But I'm going to send you guys somewhere really cool. I'm going to try to turn around, but you can't really see me because it's dark. Let me see if I can. I can't because it's dark. Oh, I can't because it's dark. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead. Turn my face to the side. I'm going to go ahead and bid you guys adieu, but we're going to head over to my boy Title's house. He's a really cool dude with a really, really beautiful dog. And I want you guys to just say, be okay, Merry Christmas fire raid. That's a lot. Just say, be okay, fire raid when we head over, okay, you guys? So I'm about to close it down, but I want you guys to be like having a great day. I want you guys to have a good rest of your night. I'm going to show you guys the fire one last time, and then we're going to bounce out, okay? Everybody enjoy yourself. Merry Christmas to everybody on the Chisnat. And I will see you guys at some point, right? Only a couple of days, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But thank you to everybody, and everybody, please, to all a good night, to Merry Christmas. What is the line? I don't even know. Demi says, much love. Thanks for the fireside chat. Yes, you guys. Ooh, my hands. I'm going to see you guys over at Title Pro's house. Let's go. Let's catch this flight.